Sebastian Martinez, MMAnytt, here with Molly McCann, who makes her UFC debut here on Sunday against Gilian Robertson. So, like you said a couple times during fight week, you know, first scouser to fight here. I mean, it's got to be a phenomenal feeling, and more than that, so I can imagine the support that you've been getting here. We noticed that at open workouts, your support was about as big as Darren Till's. Yeah, I mean, you're kind of a star here.
Yeah, I've had a good amateur boxing career in Liverpool. I represented Liverpool football club. I used to play soccer, and I've won a world title in this arena. So my following is not to Darren's magnitude, but at least in Liverpool it is anyway. Yeah, the open workout, I was the person who opened the show kind of thing, and I looked out and I was like, oh my God. I tried not to cry because it's a little bit emotional, but like, you know, you've been here for a few days now, Scousers, there's no one like us in the world, and fans will give you the t-shirt off their back if you was cold. Like, everyone supports their own, and they want us to win. So every day, it's not even bad. The rainy days aren't even bad. Do you know what I mean? When you're in the UFC and you're fighting there, it's just, you feel a little bit like shit, and then someone comes over to you and goes, but you're in the UFC, and then you're like, okay, do you know what I mean? So it's great.
And you're getting placed on the undercard, and I think a lot of people see that as a tactical move. Make sure, you know, the fighters come in here because, you know, you do have that following. Yeah. And across from you've got a Canadian, Gilian Robertson. I mean, you know, on paper, perhaps not the most experienced opponent as such, but, you know, the paper isn't necessarily what fights on Fight Night. Yeah. So how do you see her as an opponent? A
fight's always a fight, so you can never write anyone off. She had 12 amateur fights, I only have 3. So I've had 8 professional fights, she's had 6. So she's still had more MMA experience than what I have. I just had more professional experience. I see her as a competent grappler, strong, striking wise she's not on my level. Taking punishments, she can't take the punishments I'm going to give, and I think she's going to break in the first round. I think when she hears the crowd, and I think when people actually feel how hard I hit, they start to shy away. And it's that same thing on, you can be the best grappler in the world, but you've got to take me down first, do you know what I mean? And grappling's a lot different when you're getting punched in the face now. I know her training partner, Joanna Jedrzejczyk, so she's used to taking a punch, but I think I hit harder than Joanna. I'm walking around a lot heavier than what she is. I'm going to be the bigger girl in there, and this is my city, so she hasn't got a chance in hell.
Well, yeah, and obviously, like you said, feeling that atmosphere, it is a very unique thing. Now you've fought outside of Liverpool, and now you're fighting in it. How much of a difference is that going to make for you in terms of just like emotions and performance?
Emotionally, I know what my job is, and I'm professional enough to know. Before I fight normally, because I'm normally on closer to the end, I'll sit in the crowd until an hour before I fight, and I'll chill, and I thrive off that. If you've ever seen me fight, you'll notice I get as much or more cheers than any of the boys because of my fighting style. Yeah. When the crowd cheers, I don't fight off their cheer. Do you know what I mean? Because sometimes you could get over emotional and overzealous and then overcommit. But I've learned to relax on that, and I go when I say I'm going to go. Don't get me wrong, I might shed a tear when I'm walking to the cage because I'm the 0.1% of the population who gets to do this, do you know what I mean? So I'm doing what not many have done before, and what no other scouser will have done before. So it's just gonna be amazing.
Well, we can't possibly top that. That got me emotional, and I'm not even a scouser. So fans at home, be sure to keep a lookout for a fight between Molly McCann and Gilian Robertson taking place here in Liverpool for UFC Fight Night 130. Molly, it's a pleasure and best of luck.
Thanks very much.